Hello folks! So today we are arranging the compost piles. I've been sifting the worm castings out of the hot compost piles with the trommel there. The way it works is that the little stuff goes through the screen and the big stuff comes out the end. Then with the big stuff, I put that back into the hot compost pile. Right now I'm fixing the door on that hot compost pile. So the hot compost is made out of pallets, which I wire together. There's the wire. I use safety wire and a safety wire pliers, which are very handy. The way it works is that it grips onto the end of the wire, and then there's this thing that turns it that's on the end. I'm trying to get it loosened up at the moment. Sometimes that sucker needs greased. Be sure to grease your tools good. Metal loves grease. So there's a whole can of safety wire. You can go ahead and wrap that door around the other pallet. You know, I used to use zip ties and that works alright, but there's a lot of plastic waste involved. I think small pieces of metal might be better. I know they still last a while, but they still break down faster than plastic will. They're not very strong though. You gotta watch out for that. It doesn't really have to be too strong though to make a compost pile. Most of the weight is in the middle. It's just to keep it contained. Usually it doesn't look so much of a mess, but we just did a lot of tree work, and so we got piles of brush everywhere. I'm gonna go ahead and do probably 4 corners on this door. Oh, you know, I guess the last door rotted out. So eventually, of course, these pallets are gonna rot and the critters are gonna eat them. So just gotta keep replacing them. I try to get all the nails out and put it back into the compost bin, but sometimes that happens and sometimes it doesn't. It's a lot of work. Oh, there's the old door right there on top of the brush pile, isn't it? Yeah, it was pretty bad off. Yeah, I usually get these pallets from Harbor Freight. They have a pile of them in back that you can just grab. So yeah, that's how the pliers work. You just pull on them and they twist. One of the best investments I ever made. Safety pliers, safety wire pliers. Excuse me. Alright, dumping that bulk stuff back into the compost pile. Not the new one though. Then we have to fill the new one with material. Oh, no, I guess I'm burying the older one. So when I feed, I usually put food scraps on the top and then cover it with the leaf compost. That's what those wire bins are that I'm taking compost out of. Well, almost compost. It's still pretty bulky material, but it's great for covering the worm bins with. I usually turn those every once in a while. Alright, there we go. Now we're starting the new compost pile. So, I'm going to go ahead and put some of the leaf compost on the bottom. I tried putting sticks on the bottom, by the way, and that didn't work out very well because when you go to turn the pile, by the time you get the sticks, the pitchfork's digging into the sticks, and it just creates a big mess. It's hard to get those sticks out of there and take forever to break down. So I just got the bottom lined with hardware cloth, 1/2 inch hardware cloth to get the airflow on the bottom. Then eventually I'm going to have to move those and clear it out. And then I would line the sides and the back and the front with cardboard boxes so that way I can keep the material inside of that bin. But I don't think I do that in this video. And then when I'm done with the trommel, I'll put it upside down and let the worms get out. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day.